This next couple is from Alberta, Canada. And they've always set the example for customer acquisition within their organization. They were the top 20 in Regional Director Open Line Customer Production for the second quarter of 2016. And they also happen to be the parents-in-laws of Jordana and Damagoy Linnick, our first promotion of the day. What a special opportunity it is to be able to promote two regional vice presidents today from the very same family. But here they are. Help us promote to the position of Regional Vice President, Timothy and Sharon Ramstad.
Okay, we are overwhelmed with gratitude that we're able to promote with our kids today. And we actually promoted on Dom's birthday on November 14th. And last week, we had the privilege of celebrating our 42nd wedding anniversary, and so we're just reminiscing and just being grateful for each other, grateful for everything that God's brought into our life, and we just started thinking about 42 years ago, we were this 18 and 19-year-old kids that just had this goal. We just wanted to have a happy family, and so what we did way back then is that we took what was great from both of our family, and that became the foundation, that became the focus of where we wanted to take our family. And so when we learned how ACN, their business plan was writing what would work on one side of the page, what wouldn't work on the other side, ripping it in half, throwing it away, we knew that it was a firm foundation and something we wanted to be part of. And sometimes people ask, is it hard? You know what, it's just a matter of perspective. Tim's dad in 2000 was in the kitchen of his home, lying on a stretcher, and he was dying. And he grabbed his son's hands with tears in his eyes. And now the tears weren't because he was afraid. He had become an incredible man of faith. Tim and his dad had a family trucking and excavating business for 45 plus years. And I'm married to a great, great man because of his father and the role model. And when you would watch them work together, the love and the respect they had for one another was absolutely incredible. But the reason that he grabbed his son's hand with tears in his eyes after all that hard work of building an incredible life for his family and his kids, there was not enough finances to look after the wife that he loved. And so that day, my husband made a decision. And that decision was he was going to honor his father's request, but he was going to create a legacy. Now that's in 2000. He was going to create a legacy, not just for his kids and not just for his kids' kids, but also for extended family. And so what do? We refer a few customers. We teach others to do the same, and if we do it consistently enough and long enough, and we do it the right way, we do it the ACN way, and we do it long enough that the Tim Ramstads of the world can honor their promises and create a legacy. The other thing that we learned over these many years of marriage is, and with our kids, is the more that you gave out, if you gave, you could just create this incredible, like this seed time and harvest kind of thing. And so because we had kids and everything that we were involved in, or every part of the community and sports, that it always had to do with children, and it was either educational programs or sports programs or feeding programs. And it was when we were on our way home, there was a team of us that went to Africa, a very short-term mission to do sports programs, feeding programs, and educational programs. And it was when we got home that Jordana and Dom introduced us to this industry. We first joined just because we wanted to support our kids. That's the kind of parents we were. And we got to see them have great success and rise up as leaders. And we knew that they had found their calling. And then, after their success, we said, hey, why not us? And we fell in love with the industry. And so then we decided that we were going to actually build it. Blinders on, heads down, we started to get to work, and we had some success. Then, on February 14th, do you know where you were February 14th, 2013? Well, we know where we were. We were in our vehicle, us four, and that's the day that we knew that the company we were in, it was gone, it was done. And that was like the worst day of our life. And the reason being, because when you watch your kids that have grown up to be these great leaders and that they were broken and just like what they were going through. And not that our dreams were broken, but every dream, every person that had joined us, that their dreams were shattered. And so that's when Mr. Simon Aboud came and he reached out to our kids. And we're ever so grateful for what Simon has done for us and our market. And Mr. Simon Aboud, where are you? You are a visionary after all, because 3.5 years ago, he put in us this vision. What a vision of that we are ACN. So 3.5 years ago, if you came into our marketplace, there were no colors, there were no teams. The IBO and the new person and the new QTT and ETT were the most important. Every decision we made was based on that new person. And so, Simon, we are forever grateful because you taught us what ACN is.
Okay. I love this woman. I'm the hugger of the family. She's the talker. So I'm going to hug everybody before I go. We have to get that straight first. I worked with my father. I was 15 years old. We had 6 trucks. The driver didn't come. He says, get in the truck. Bam. You just go do what you got to do, right? I'm 61. I've driven equipment since I'm 15 years old. I'm good at it, but you get tired. You can never retire. We were blessed to meet the company. We flew out to meet these great men because I'm old school. I want to see who's driving a bus, who's running the company. We met these guys. We're done. You got to shake the hand. It's still old school. Shake the hand. The deal's done. That's these guys. So when you come in our room, in our market, like she said, we have no colors. We are a team. I love this YEG thing because that's what we've been doing forever back home because Canadians are huggers. We're all into this. So when you join our team, when you come through our doors, you're a part of our team. First we become business partners, then we're friends, then we're team. You find your spot in the team, and then we become family and all these great people. We get to hang around with them all our lives. And I made notes, but I'm not, oh my goodness, I love you guys, but this is so cool. But what we have is a gift. If you guys are new, go home with a story. These other guys ahead of us, unbelievable stories. Like, we had a great life. Like, I love the stories. Go home and tell some stories, what you found out this weekend, what you felt. Because it's not about what we do, it's about what we feel. So once you get out of your head and in your heart, that's when you're going to rock this thing. So thank you and have a great weekend.